What's up, everyone? This is Tori with Unbox For Real. Just talking about the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge. I'm not going to go over big specs or anything like that, but I do want to recognize this phone as still being a high performance phone. Even though it is from 2014, you can still get this phone for around $300. I'll put a link in the description below for each carrier and unlocked. But it's still a unique phone compared to all the other phones that are out there. I've had it for this long and it's still pretty snappy. You can see on the side that have that green line going down the side. That's because I dropped it 2 days ago after all these years, and I finally dropped it good enough to where it got a green line to the side, but it still has Google Assistant. It is upgradable to Marshmallow version. That's as far as it's going to go. But the majority of the devices out there don't even have marshmallows or even nougat, so it's still a high performance phone. It's still a 5.6 AMOLED display, 16 megapixel rear facing camera, 3.57 front facing camera, 3 gigs of RAM, Snapdragon 805. It comes with a 3000 milliamp battery. But today what we're going to do is show you how to take one of your great phones that you got and just keep it going. With the latest rumors of last debacle of Note 7 last year, even though it's a great phone, it still did not provide as many features or capabilities as this Note Edge. And at $300 or less than $300, this makes a good smartphone, a good budget phone. Even if it was from 2014, it does still do a lot more than phones that are out today. The Note Edge screen does have more functionality than others of the Note Edge, or it's like the Samsung S7 and the S8, but it's still a good phone. But today what I'm going to do is upgrade the phone in the battery. The battery is a 3000 milliamp battery. It's a decent battery life, but when I first got the phone, I did get a extended battery immediately because I work. I use it as my work phone, my personal phone, and it's great at multitasking. You notice I did get a little crack on there. That crack is not from dropping, that's from me sitting down on it the wrong way one time where I had the screen facing out versus in. So I sat on it and cracked the screen. But hey, so what I'm going to do is upgrade the battery. The extended batteries, that's one of the best things about these phones, is that you can still extend the battery. Everybody's got the sealed battery. That's kind of a feature I like. So what I'm going right now, I go from Amazon, is the PowerBear 6000 milliamp extended battery. What's great about this, PowerBear is a great company. They give you a 2-year warranty on your battery, so that's good. They give you a 30-day exchange within the first 30 days, and then they do a 2-year guarantee, which is pretty daggone good. Comes with a tempered glass screen protector. They even give you a discount if you buy more PowerBear products on Amazon.com. So all this will be in a link in the description below. I've used this battery before, and it works pretty good. What you get inside the box. Now, since I bought it, then they have upgraded the packaging, which is pretty cool. You do get a hard and rubber shield case for adding some grip to it. So I like the texture back. And inside, you get the hard plastic. Get that right there. And it does have some texture. Now that hard plastic is a bit slippery, and that's how I dropped my other phone, because I had lost my other plastic back. 6,000 milliamp battery. They just temper screen protector, which is a nice little bonus. Instructions on how to use it, and I recommend reading the instructions. It may seem as simple, but it gives you charging and discharging, and it gives you a discount card in the PowerBear package. But definitely read the instructions on how to take care of your battery to maintain a longer life. So now the battery itself, this is my old case, very similar to the other case. It's just that the batteries kind of ran its course, and that one was a 68 milliamp battery, which lasts me like a day and a half. I do recommend, if you don't have, get an expandable memory card, and memory cards are all the same. So with this one, I did get the Samsung version, and it's the Pro version. So what you want to do is you want to get Pro versions or extreme versions like SanDisk. I'll put those in the description below. And what that is, it's a faster write and read speed, so it can access the card faster in your phone so you don't get any lag. So right now, I'm just going to take this out. I can figure it out. Alright, here we go. And this would be the PowerBear 6000 milliamp battery. It's a lot thicker battery. It will make the phone a little bit heavier, but it actually feels good when it's a little bit heavier in the hands for gripping. To me, I like something more substantial as far as feeling the phone. Sometimes phones can be too light. It does add a lot of thickness, but it is a thicker battery. So it's going to put that sucker in there. And this will be the hard case that we'll put on first. And it just snaps right on there. So it's a perfect fit. Now it's good if you are if you want to be nice, a little bit slimmer. It does add some, like I said, add some thickness to the phone. To me, it adds the rounded back, makes it better to hold versus the flat surface. So it is a better grip when you hold it. It does add a little bit of thickness to it. But you're getting a day and a half of battery life. Who cares? So here's the rubber grip, and now with the rubber grip, everything's still accessible. So your buttons, your infrared scanner, not infrared scanner, but the IR blaster. I'm sorry about that. And still not that too much on the thickness. It's a cool little honeycomb shape in the back, and it does protect your edge screen and the screen itself all the way around, so it does have some added protection to the unit. Mine broke when I didn't have that on there, so that was kind of my fault. And then you see your ports are still available, your microphone's still available, and then you still have access to your S Pen, which is pretty easy. I've ran into some cases where you had to dig out the S Pen, and it was kind of tough to do, but on this case that comes with it, it's pretty accessible. Your IR blaster, your headphone jack, and just let this boot up here. But then there you have it, though. Now, what is nice about this battery is that it does take a little bit longer to charge, but it still works for fast charging. You will lose the NFC function, since it does not have the NFC chip inside the battery. But personally, I really don't use the NFC chip as for Samsung Pay or Android Pay. I just find it quicker to whip out my card and put in the chip, but that's personal preference at that point. But it hasn't been a game changer for me. I'd rather give up NFC functionality for a battery that's going to last me over 24 hours. And that's been my experience with the battery itself with PowerBear. I can go a solid day, and my days usually start about 7 o'clock in the morning, don't end about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and I'll still have 30% of battery power left. But that is my take on the PowerBear unit. Subscribe below, descriptions be below, and thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you soon.